Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for Sage5.tv, and today we want to explore whether the US, the country that is, and its political system, and in this case, we are talking of the current Donald Trump administration. Is it good for crypto? And what is Trump's historical and potential future crypto stance? That's what we want to cover in this video. If you want to know more about that and a lot more, please keep watching. But before I jump in, guys, please know that I am not a financial advisor. If you do require financial advice, please approach someone who's trained to give you financial advice. The information contained in this video is just for educational as well as entertainment purposes, and this content is also not targeted at UK audiences for the sole reason that the UK authorities do deem anything crypto related to be extremely risky, and they're trying to protect you, of course. That said, let's come back to our video today where we are looking into the political stability and crypto trustworthiness of the US and its administration, current and future administration. Let's start with former Donald Trump. We know he is the current, but former President Donald Trump was initially skeptical of cryptocurrencies during his first term, famously tweeting that Bitcoin and other currencies were not money based on thin air. However, during his second presidential campaign, he shifted towards a more crypto-friendly stance, even accepting crypto donations and voicing support for Bitcoin mining and innovation within the space. The key question remains though, how reliable is Trump's support for crypto and what could make him change his mind? We know, if you look around, if you follow current affairs, you know the president is changing a lot of things, globally. Will that affect crypto as well? Let's start with the transactional nature of Trump's policy. Trump is known for making decisions based on personal or political gain rather than a fixed ideological stance. His support for crypto might be opportunistic. If crypto industries within the US align with these America First policies, he may continue backing them. However, if he perceives or if he detects a slight hint that crypto is becoming a threat to US financial stability or his interests, or as a tool for adversarial countries like China, Russia, Iran to bypass sanctions, he could choose to reverse his positions. So here are we looking at potential policy reversals on crypto? Well, if Trump changes his stance, the crypto market could face heavy regulatory crackdowns, similar to how he imposed tariffs on America's allies despite strong economic ties. Here we are talking of regulatory actions such as banning self-custody wallets, limiting crypto exchanges, or increasing surveillance on transactions could be on the table. National security concerns could become a justification to curb decentralized finance or DeFi and privacy-enhancing cryptocurrencies like Monero and Zcash. Mining policies might shift. While he currently favors Bitcoin mining, he could later impose restrictions due to environmental concerns or energy grid stress. He could find any reason from anywhere to drive his point across. So what could be Trump's potential policy shifts? What could be the impact on Bitcoin and the wider crypto ecosystem? Well, if Trump were to reverse his crypto-friendly stance, several outcomes are possible, starting with Bitcoin and the crypto market volatility. Markets thrive on regulatory certainty. A sudden shift in US policy under Trump could cause massive Bitcoin sell-off due to fear of a US ban or restriction. Institutions might also start hesitating, delving into crypto. You're talking of hedge funds, banks, and corporations who may start reconsidering their crypto investments. There may also be a shift to decentralized exchanges or DEXs as users move away from regulated platforms like Binance and Coinbase. We may also see international crypto markets rising or on the rise. If the US turns against crypto under Trump, other nations such as those from across Europe, that may happen. United Arab Emirates and Hong Kong could benefit. Crypto innovation and capital could flow elsewhere to jurisdictions with clearer regulations. China and Russia might strengthen their own digital assets and CBDCs or central bank digital currencies to fill the void. Also, don't forget crypto tax havens like El Salvador or Singapore, who may end up attracting US investors seeking regulatory relief. So those who are thinking of upping stakes to the US, pause for a minute and consider all the facts, the what ifs, and so forth before you make a move. Bitcoin as a hedge against US political instability as well. That might be something people end up doing in the end. Ironically, a potential US policy shift against crypto could reintroduce Bitcoin's narrative as a hedge against government intervention. If Trump turns against Bitcoin, but the US economy weakens due to protectionist policies or escalating trade war, Bitcoin could still rise as a neutral store of value. Historically, Bitcoin has thrived in times of geopolitical uncertainty, similar to how gold acts during financial crisis. Let's look at the long-term US trustworthiness within the crypto space. We're talking of reliability here. The broader issue is whether the US can be trusted as a stable and reliable partner for the crypto industry. There are several concerns that we're trying to raise here, guys. So please bear with us. And I know those who are American patriots might not agree with what I'm saying, but it is a realistic concern. We're not just making things look at what's happening across the pond in your country, the US. I mean, if you look at the political instability and regulatory uncertainty, it can be flipped by the lift of a finger or the stroke of a pen. The US has seen drastic shifts in regulatory attitudes towards crypto under different administrations. First, during Trump's first term, it was anti-crypto. Then you have Biden, mixed stance, where the SEC cracked down on altcoins. What about future Democratic presidents? What are they likely going to be doing? Are they going to be more strict on crypto due to concerns about consumer protection and financial stability, or just begrudging Donald Trump's legacy and rolling all that back? That could happen. If the US keeps flip-flopping on crypto regulation, businesses and investors may look to Europe, Asia, and Latin America to more stable legal environments. It's quite possible. Let's not forget also the threat of over-regulations and sanctions. The US government has weaponized financial infrastructure in the past. For example, SWIFT sanctions against the likes of Russia and Iran, FATF or FATF regulations. If crypto is seen as a tool for avoiding US financial dominance, for example, future administrations, whether they are Republican or Democrats, they may impose restrictions or controls on exchanges, DeFi, and stablecoins because they want to retain that control. US control over stablecoins like USDT and USDC could also be a vulnerability for the broader crypto markets. So those who think Tether and USDC are great for the ecosystem, yeah, you may want to half believe that thought or hold to that just in half measure. You don't want to go all in thinking those two are secure, or just because USDC is based in the US, it is a secure stablecoin. That might not be the case. And the rise of alternative financial systems, where if the US becomes unreliable for crypto, nations and investors might pivot towards alternative financial ecosystems. For example, you've got the BRICS nations, where you got Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, who are all exploring alternative payment rails that might bypass the dollar. I think that will happen regardless. I think it's coming. Decentralized finance protocols could also see increased adoption as users seek non-US controlled financial systems. Bitcoin adoption as a reserve asset could accelerate in nations wary of US monetary policy. Yeah, I think if these sanctions keep going, countries might actually start ditching, because he's upsetting some of his allies, so they won't have any reason to hold on to the dollar. They will ditch it. I think they will start on that. So can the US be trusted in crypto? This is my final take now, my final thoughts. The US remains an important player within the crypto markets due to its financial infrastructure, venture capital investments, and influence over global regulations. However, the inconsistencies of US policy, especially under leaders like Trump and Biden, who frequently shift positions, make the country a volatile partner. Key takeaways: you got Trump's current pro-crypto stance, which I believe is opportunistic. He could reverse it if it no longer aligns with his interests. A sudden anti-crypto pivot under Trump could cause major market volatility, but might strengthen Bitcoin's role as a hedge against government control. The broader issue is US political instability, regulatory unpredictability, which makes the country a risk base for long-term crypto development. I know those who think this is it. I think it's too early to be singing that tune. So crypto adoption will likely continue globally, with nations in Europe, the UAE, and Hong Kong emerging as more reliable hubs if the US turns hostile. So it's always good to keep that second option or plan B. The US cannot be fully trusted, in my opinion, as a stable crypto partner, given its history of policy reversals. While the country plays a major role within the ecosystem today, long-term sustainability of crypto will likely depend on decentralized systems and global adoption beyond the United States. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. Do you think the US as a country can be trusted based on the unstable politics that come from across the pond? Let us know in the comment section. For me, while it's good for today, tomorrow is another day, and I think a different administration could roll all this back, or even Trump himself could change his mind if whatever crypto has been doing is no longer serving a purpose to him and his family and those around him. He could reverse everything. No one can doubt that. Look at what he's doing now, tearing down and tearing into American fabric from across the globe. You want to be the world leader? You can't have your cake and eat it. If you want to claim to be the leader of the free world and the country that leads in the world, you want to show that by your actions. If you become inward looking but also claim to be the leader of the free world, that does not make any sense to anybody. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments, guys. This is all still crypto. I don't care about the politics. They suck. All politics suck. So I don't care about that. I'm just focused on our industry, crypto markets. Let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Until the next one, this is FD for Sage5.tv. Signing out for now. Bye.